Welcome to Dynamic Foundry Group. Today we are going to see a small video on importance of adding new or fresh sand to the sand system. I am Sandeep Kulkarni, business mentor of Kolhapur. Welcome you to this small video section. We all know it is necessary to add some percentage of new or fresh sand in the sand system. We have to add new sand up to 1 to 5% depending on the percentage of sand getting out of the system. Percentage of new sand addition also depending on the peel-off of the casting. If the peel-off of the casting is not too good, then more sand will be thrown out from the knockout area, and hence to maintain the hopper level, which is minimum required allowed 85%, one has to add more new sand or more fresh sand to the sand system. So we must keep watch on outgoing sand from knockout and other areas or other sources to understand the exact requirement of new sand addition. But many times it is not followed and skipped due to misconceptions. Today we are going to see some of the misconceptions that have been already in the mind of the foundry one. This video we will try to put up thoughts that new sand is necessary to add in the system for various reasons. We are going to see these with reasons with details. Why new sand is required? Number one, to maintain the hopper level by compensating the outgoing sand. So we have to compensate the outgoing sand from the sand system and to maintain the hopper level up to 85% minimum. New sand is required to dilute the dead clay in the system. Dead clay, anything about 3.5 is dangerous. So to reduce that dead clay or to dilute that dead clay, one has to add sand. It helps, that new sand helps in reducing percentage of oolitics in the sand. We are going to see a separate video on oolitics very soon. Fresh sand addition helps in reducing the pH increases due to coarse sand influx. So fresh sand is required or new sand is required to reduce the pH increase expected because of coarse sand influxes. New sand helps in maintaining AFS and sand distribution in the sand system. So this is very important, and one of the important aspects of adding new sand is to maintain the AFS of your system sand and to maintain the sand distribution specifically in the sand system. So this is why new sand is very important. Misconceptions about adding new sand. There is a highly misconception about adding new sand is that if the core sand is getting added in the system, it is not required to add new sand. But it is not true. Even though core flux is there getting added in the system due to use of cores, we need to add fresh sand to some extent from 1% minimum to 5% to maintain the increasing pH of sand system and reduce oolitics percentage in the sand. So it is very important to add fresh sand to take care of oolitics percentage and to reduce pH or maintain the pH of your sand. If core influx is more, actually, due to more core influx of core sand, the pH of system starts changing. Sand starts becoming acidic in nature, and if it is unavoidable, then to dilute this effect, actually we have to add some more new sand of this sand. But unfortunately, we do exactly opposite to this. Considering there is core influx going inside the sand, we stop adding fresh sand, and this will help to increase your pH, or pH is going towards acidic nature, and it affects your sand properties. It also affects your oolitics percentage. It increases the oolitics percentage. So it's very important to add fresh sand or new sand in the system. This is from my side. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. Thank you.